no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. COVID-19. 54 Mike. You ain't going nowhere. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They try to run for this, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here's one of 2 Colquitts punting in our game here. This is Britton who gets the first shot. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner Joe Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He can't hang.
Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Too big for you. 70 Timberwolf, 36.
From midfield now, Burrow got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
At the Vikings' 12-yard line.
Burrow will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So that'll back him up 5. Fourth and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
You know, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
10 at the 47-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Mike 55, Mike 50. Hurt. Eat. Army. Army. 60 Maverick. I'm not ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Mike 5-4. No gain on this defense, no gain.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mike, 54. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D. Let's go.
2nd and 14. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to over.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go.
From 10 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Bengals nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
35's the mic. Hey, let's get this. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
On second down, here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check. Lucky.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop the team going.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
I'm going to run you over. Mike, 36.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Handoff comes to Cook. First down, and they'll try to run the option left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch that, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We own them. We own them.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And all the way down to the 29.
A gain of
A
46
big play
yards
there
on the
for the
play.
Bengals.
And the
46
Bengals
yards.
first down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brings up
Defensively, we
2nd and
always
9.
know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
An 8-yard
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And he's got his man on the out route. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 13-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
50, Mike's 50.
Again, it's Burrow. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
For John Ross. Incomplete.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here.
For the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's got it, man. Boyd. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Check Mike 50. It's our time. This is our time, guys. It's our time.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
One
of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage to 36 on 2nd and 8. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal,
25 yards that time. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah,
Cincinnati.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. Now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. Now Burrow. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
14. Bengals 11.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Again, it's Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, smash. 55, Mike 55. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Quickly to Thielen here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a throw left sideline here is complete, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. They'll run the option right here on first down.
Cook on the carry.
DJ Reader there on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
The ball carried
They
by
call
the wide
that a
receiver.
loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing down Burrow on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mike 35, 3. Coming.
They go play action with Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
The Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Kidder here, it's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it in their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Pick it up. Dragon 60. Big stop, D. Big go.
A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's 2nd and 8. Smith catches left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
First down is the run with Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How they done it so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give the offense an opportunity?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
He's checking. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
18, Pioneer. Mike's 5'4". Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this out past the 25.
A gain of 22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Cincinnati.
Cowboy 80. 50, Mike, 50.
All day, just like that. Just like
79 Bronco.
Mike's 50.
Burrow will throw.
Let's go, defense.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Yeah, we dominate today.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. We're going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And T's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Party, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's free going down the
yeah, it's on.
It's a foot race. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. It gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown,
John
Cincinnati.
Ross, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Vikings 21.
So still a small
Bengals
chance here with a
18.
little over 30 seconds to go. But they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they?